Dang it. What's up, MSFers? It's Friday. That means it's Feedback Friday. My father's flight was delayed an hour, so I'm gonna do a quick 45-minute stream and give you guys the option to bitch about all the things you want to bitch about. I know you've got a lot to get off your chest. I would like to specifically know more about Season 7 Cosmic Crucible. We've had a week to go through it. How are you enjoying those room rules? Do you think they were good? Were they too soft? Would you like them to incorporate more specifics, broader, whatever? We're gonna go room by room over those and see what you guys think of room 1, room 2, room 3. Also, if you are a new player to Marvel Strike Force, what do you think? Are you enjoying it here? I know I've started my new player account, and as an endgame player going back and doing it over, I'm enjoying what Scopely has done to improve that. Not sure if I really enjoy the experience altogether. It just has gotten better for me. But for those of you who have never played Marvel Strike Force before and you're just going through it, commanders at level 10, level 45, level 75, I want to hear from you and hear what you think of Marvel Strike Force as you start playing it. All right. Real quick, I'm just gonna start clicking some red buttons while people show up and we get started. What's up, Shmoo? What's up, Working as Intended? What's up, Burnsy? What's up, Let's Go? What's up, Vendetta? What's up, Juicy? How's everybody doing in chat today? Morning, I'm Nacho Hero. Don't worry, everybody. I'll bring down the volume. I know some of your tender ears can't handle the intensity that I like to come in with. Complain Friday, it's here. That's right, Complain Friday. For those of you who don't know, I take screenshots of what you guys say in chat and I forward it directly to the developers. I am going to be starting my feedback thread, in fact. Feedback Friday. I can spell Friday correctly. And today's date is 4/12. I don't think I can do that. Can I do that? I can do that. Okay. 4/12, and then I think I select something and make it a thread. I don't know. Let's try this. Hit enter. Come on. And then how do I thread this? Create thread. And it's gonna be Feedback Friday 4/12. All right. This is the start of the thread, I guess, because it's asking me to put something in one. So there we go. All right. There we go. That's made, and I can click those and put them in there. What's up, Mustafa Isley? Winston Wolf, how's it going? Rolf Karen coming in hot right off the bat. Thank you, Rolf Karen. Way past his bedtime, but hopefully will hang out with us for a little bit. For those of you just joining us, it's Feedback Friday. I specifically want to know about Crucible room rules, what you guys think of them so far. We've only been in for a week. I'd also like to hear from any new players in chat. You guys are new to Marvel Strike Force. What do you think? How does it compare to other games? Your initial thoughts and views so I can pass this on to the developers. But of course, you can bitch about anything you want to bitch about. If that red dot in your mailbox is still pissing you off, by all means, write an eloquent sample that I can screenshot and take into the developers. Hulksmith wants more Cosmic Crucible, huh? You went 2-0. Nice. How do you go 2-0? Like, the whole thing's over, so shouldn't you be 3-0 or 2-1? Talking with people in my alliance about Jug's event, people who do the same thing with the same stars on Undying have very different rankings because of RNG. Some are 7,000 rank while others are 2,000 rank. Sounds like something interesting that we should post. Thank you for that, I'm Nacho Hero. And thank you for making a complete sentence that could be read as standalone and people would understand that. I appreciate that when you guys articulate yourselves very well. I hope they don't reset ranks at the end of the season until they fix the CC rankings. So yeah, I mean, if the drop bothers you, why and what would you like them to do about it? 2-1, okay, 2-1. Hey man, if you figured out how to go 2-0, on the third round. I'm curious. I'd be interested to hear how that works. Hey, look at that, just enough. All right. Some of this Age of X stuff I gotta click on here. Looks like we're going 90s there. Oh man, on my new player account last night, I was watching episode 3 of Fallout and just trying to grind out energy. Like, I wasn't doing anything but just uncapping energy and spending it, trying to progress a little bit, and not really caring about arena or anything. And I gotta tell you guys, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna continue going with the new player account. My goal was to get to 90, but it is going to be a struggle for me to get to 90. I would rather just play my current account than start over. We need more rooms in Cosmic Crucible in general. Also, they know room 4 is bugged. New player account sounds miserable. It is miserable for me, Juicy. I don't know, somebody new coming to the game and playing it for the first time could enjoy it a lot more than I do. But me, like, knowing everything and knowing what's in store for me and knowing what I get when I unlock War, when I unlock Crucible, that's more compelling for me to just grind and push, so it's kind of tough for me. Oh, man. Trying to screenshot some things here. Biggest complaint right now is waiting for weeks for someone to show up in Red Star Diamond promotion store. Why can't we just promote the characters we want once we have the resources to do so via their character screen? Been waiting weeks to take Robbie to 3 diamonds and just doesn't show. More slots needed, or give the players control to promote who they want when they want. I like that. Let's go. I don't think they're going to change that. I think that's a feature that they enjoy. They make a little bit of money off of people spending in cores. But I agree. I would much rather have it that way. Do you think Boundless would consider adding more rooms to Cosmic Crucible, maybe for a champions bracket comprising of veteran players and/or players with TCP greater than X? Hey, I mean, it's something that would be really nice if they did. I think that would be a cool feature. What's up, Duelam? Rooms seem all right, but I agree with Juicy. Nerfing rooms 2 and 4 was a mistake. 5 and 6 are overall duds. 1 and 3 are good, though. Okay. We'll go, in a minute, I'll go into Crucible and we can go over them one at a time and specifically talk about room 1 and your guys' feelings. Run saying he knows everything about MSF. LOL. Thank you, sir. I needed that laugh. Did I really say I know everything about MSF? I really don't think that. I genuinely don't think I know a lot about MSF. There are so many amazing minds in this community that play this game. So many just, I mean, brilliant people when it comes to the mechanics of this game. That's why I ask so many questions and interview people and have other people come in and talk to me about these ideas, because I feel like there's so much going on. No one person could comprehend all of it, and there are so many other people who are already doing so much better job than I ever could. When open all orbs coming, are they trying to paralyze our fingers? Okay. No, Run, you know all, yeah. Well, I know that only Mobile Gamer can make Death Seed Noir work against the new Warriors, the new Avengers. I know only Mobile Gamer can do that. I watched that video, Dylan, where he did the same matchup that you had me do. I don't understand why his went so smoothly and mine went so terribly wrong. Yeah, I am pretty humble, Burnsy. I'm like the most humble person in the world. That's me. I think the only thing that outshines my greatness is my humility. Boomer has a 3 diamond noir. That might be why. Maybe that's why. I don't know, but my noir Death Seed absolutely failed miserably, did not even come close. Let's go in here and we're gonna take a look at some of these rooms here and see what you guys think. That's right, I went 2 and 1, baby. Look at that. Jedi Chew and Benny Westside sitting right there in the 2-win slot with me. Yes, I still won the trial, Doolum. That's right. Thanks to, I believe it was Rolf Karen and Updog that came in and saved the day after your absolute disastrous advice. That's right. I noticed that, like, yesterday in Mobile's video, he was thanking you for that team, and I wanted to spike my phone for that team. I couldn't believe the difference in his reaction to it and my reaction to it. Go to season, look at your score, then go to leagues and look at it again. Is there a difference? Go to season, look at my score, my tribunal rating of 1769, or my leaderboard score. Yeah, 1769. Okay, and then you want me to go to leagues and look again. 1770. Look at that. 1770. Okay. The Juicy, we were doing the Death Seed Noir, where you drop Psylocke, and doing that into the new Avengers. And Mobile Gamers went off really well, and mine was an absolute disaster. We tried it twice and just did not work. This was reported according to Lori, so I'm curious what the issue is. Well, the issue is this number is obviously right since it's bigger, and this number is obviously wrong since it's missing a point. Clearly, I deserve that extra point there. No, I'm not your hero. It does not counter New Avengers. Don't do it. Don't try it. Watch Mobile Gamers video and check it out. See if you have something built to that level and in that room. Mobile won because they had Fury on defense. You hit fight faster than I could tell you not to. Yeah, that's a big problem, isn't it, Juicy? I'm always jumping the gun. Okay, let's take a look. Let's talk about Room 1 Full House. With ability block, gain 50% damage. Raiders cleanse ability block, and skirmishers apply ability block plus the overall Cabal features. What do you guys think about Room 1? Is it a winner? Like, if we were gonna keep 3 out of 6 rooms from every season that you wouldn't mind if they were once in a while recycled, would this make I would be okay with doing this once again in the future sometime? Not immediately, just like, this was good. If you had to recycle it, would you do it again? Because I know that Scopely likes to recycle things. And so if we can tell them, hey, these 3 rooms absolutely sucked. Don't ever use them again. Don't try to do anything like it. And hey, these 3 rooms were pretty good. Maybe this one needs a little tweaking or something. That might help them when they do need to recycle rules, because I believe one is Unstable Energy. Isn't this one kind of a recycle? It's very similar to something we've done before. And we've seen this happen before, where they recycle an idea or straight up just cut and paste it. You and Benny both went 2 and 1, so you can do another video next week. I hope so. That was so much fun going head-to-head against another content creator. I'm kind of enjoying making Crucible videos now. I see why everybody else is doing it. Like, it's a lot of fun. I might hone in on it a little bit more. Room 1 is best room ever. They should do this every season and change what each ISO does. Okay. I'm gonna have to black out your name, Doolin, because when they see that you're the one giving this advice in the feedback channel, they're gonna be like, yeah, disregard that guy. We know him. It was Fury that gave their Noir like 5 extra turns on the opener. Okay, so that's what it was. All right. 1 is the most interesting room, in my opinion. All right, we'll just kind of compile stuff. Put a little weight on 1 is what we're saying here. Hedgehog, subscribe with Prime. My favorite kind of subscription. You're freaking amazing, Hedgehog. Thank you so much for that. And Jin Kasama with the follow. Appreciate that follow, Jin. Room 3 is recycle also. They changed the wording. The result is the same. The aggroed on defense, turning content, assist now with offense up. But I remember the assist now with offense up thing, but I thought it like applied differently in the other version. I agree it's some sort of a recycle. I don't know if it's a straight cut and paste. Now, CC videos tomorrow, Red Star orb opening videos. Xander, we do some Red Star orb opening videos. They're a lot of fun. I go straight to the 7s and I just re-roll till I get it. And then I make stupid jokes like I was worried I wouldn't get it. Even though I have like a 100% chance of getting a 7 red for the boosted character. Crucible videos are the best. Plus, you learn how to play the room from experts by listening to them tell you what to do. Yeah, and you also get to see what not to do when you watch my Crucible videos. I'd rather use my Blitz squads on shuffle than listen to Doolam about MSF advice. Just goes into room 2, picks something out of the Blitz, saves squads, and hits auto. I went 2-1 because my dumbass gave my opponent the answer key to beating my defenses, and he did it cleaner. Oh wow, Juicy, that's terrible. Yeah, you gave Benny all the answers to my roster too. Zero Cool Gamer says, I have awesome Red Star orb opening videos with run people. Yes, he does. He loves to make fun of me in those Red Star orb opening videos. All right, so it sounds like you guys like room 1, or at least a few people who commented on it. I'm heading to get, okay. Bye, honey. Have fun. Have fun peeing in a cup. My wife just got accepted at her first, not her first job. She got accepted in the job that she was, she's starting her career, and while she's finishing school, she has a job that she's going to be doing, which is fantastic. And so they hired her on. She's gonna go take her drug test and make that work. All right. Rogue is better than Cyclops. What's up, bro? So what do you guys think of Raid on Crucible, the raid room? Now, personally, I hated it last time. I was okay with it this time because they reduced the resistance check. And I kind of enjoy the new raid teams that are going into it. I wouldn't mind if Raid on Crucible came around every once in a while, as long as they did the 50% health and resistance reduction. The rooms sway too heavy to offense at the moment overall. I agree with that 100%, Juicy. I know they can't always be defensive seasons, but this one's definitely on the one end of the spectrum, and I hope that they go back the other way. I'm gonna skip this song because this is the closing song to my stream, and frankly, I'm tired of hearing it. I need to remove this from the playlist. In fact, let's get rid of it from the playlist. Here we go. I don't mind it this time, but I do wonder if there's something wrong with it. Wrong with the Raid on Crucible room. I have a feeling that there are some minor bugs with several of the rooms, especially room 4. A lot of people are like, wait a minute, that didn't play out like it should have. Like, that didn't happen like it normally does. So we have more on offense this season because of the raid room. If we weren't using a raid team on defense, then it squeezes our rosters more. I see. I'll put that in there, Updog. All the envoys leaving comments for the envoy server. What's up, Raven the Wraith? Congrats, Way Too Raw. Are you going to get her something to celebrate the mark of the milestone? I had a dirty joke that immediately came to mind, Most Def Isley. I don't know. We'll probably do something. I got family coming into town right now and a bunch of different birthday parties and stuff that are happening this week. So there was a lot going on and we're so busy right now. She even told me, she's just like I told her, I was like, I don't want to celebrate my birthday. Please don't do it. Like, for my birthday, I would like you to not do anything because we're so busy. The last thing we need is one more thing for us to do. So I told her, don't celebrate my birthday. Would like if room 2 was war rules, more teams to choose from. All right, I'll throw that in there, Jin. Thank you for the follow, Foreskin and Postage. I know Foreskin just follows to talk shit and then unfollows, but that's okay. I don't mind. Keep the raid room. Give us a blitz room where all you can do is sim. I didn't notice room 3 working, but I wasn't paying close attention. New raids are up. Okay, Herb, I'll get in there. Yeah, because like if you do Bifrost versus Bifrost, the first minute is autoplay. I don't think you should do Bifrost versus Bifrost, but yeah. Juicy has that in his playlist too, and I always feel like his stream is ending. Yeah, I gotta take it out. The Envoy's finding new ways for Scobie to ignore them. Exactly. When is the next pocket dimension? Probably the next time they have to cancel Crucible. Honestly, a lot of people were like, if you have to cancel Crucible or War, you need to play a tower or a pocket dimension in its place. Give us a war room. Fuck these raid rooms. Been there, done that. It's old and boring. What's up, Russo? 100%. Add 2 more CC rooms that are set specifically to skill tunes only or bio only. Really? Herb, go do your raids. Everyone was so scared that Bifrost would be such a big issue in room 2, and unless your name is Dorky Dad, it really hasn't been too bad. I've been able to get by. I made my hive mind much bigger so I can use hive mind against them, because I am keeping, as you can see, I'm keeping my Pegasus team in too. That's actually won me some Crucibles by doing that. I'm gonna go click on, hold on, let's go back in here 1 second. Next up is gonna be aggroed. Room number 3. On turn, if a character has taunt, gain offense up. On turn, apply assist to allies with offense up. And then the Cabal. So it's the assist room for offense up. What do you guys think about room 3? Is it a winner or a loser? What's up, T-Dats? Where is the minion only room, right? I know everybody wants that. Hey, if they give me Sentinels with the minion tag, I'm all for minion stuff. But I want badass Sentinels that just happen to have the minion tag as well. I'd be happy with 2 additional rooms that are always a raid room and always a war room, so you continue to get us out of those teams. So you continue to get use out of those teams. That's not a terrible idea if they were to add 2 more rooms in there. That's kind of a cool idea. It's hard to make room 3 worth anything. I kind of thought, like, room 3 is like, okay, what teams spawn with offense up or get offense up early on, and then do I use those, or do I build a defense against those? Love when people put Infinity Watch there. War Dog food. I heard the War Dogs are punching up big time on Infinity Watch in 3. We need more screen time. I'm assuming that's sarcasm, T-Dats. I'm assuming that's sarcasm. Make Cosmic Crucible 8 rooms, 1 raid room, 1 war room, 1 turn 1 alt room. Keep the other 5 change up each season. That's an interesting idea, Donk. I like these. So I'm hearing a lot of more rooms, and a couple of them can be permanent. Additional rooms to soak up more resources we don't have. Brilliant idea. Hey, end game players like that shit, and earlier game players have to compete, right? You have to figure out, well, I got a slim roster. What am I gonna do? Raid versus war room. Raid teams versus war teams. Get use out of America Chavez. Yeah, that would make things pretty different. Where raid and war tags work, people would be putting in raid teams with America Chavez on them as defense. Like, it'd be like Hive Mind, drop Gwenum, add America Chavez. Or just make 2 blank rooms. I don't like the idea of just 2 blank rooms. I'd rather have 2 rooms that have a constant set thing in them, but it's something like a raid room or a war room. Those are, I mean, I don't know though, because sometimes, like, we've had the raid room that sucked before. And it kind of depends on like what's in the meta right now, if it's a good idea or just absolute garbage. We've been begging for 2 additional rooms and give us a war room. A room that gives war teams their war bonus is awesome. That's the Theory Crafter's dream. Rework Ultimus and Kree and do Age of Kree Cosmic Crucible. I would like an Ultimus rework for sure, but there's not enough Kree characters to bother doing a rework of Kree, I don't think. Zero Cool Gamer likes that, huh? We need 4 extra rooms. That might be a few too many, but we'll see. Oh, hey, look, I put this here, and look what we can do with it. I got rid of Beta the Ray Bill and put in Deathpool, because Deathpool actually does a thing. At least give us the war room. It will never go stale as there are so many war teams. But that's the thing, it will go stale eventually, because eventually, like after just a couple of weeks, everybody figures out what teams work best on offense and defense, and everybody just kind of starts filing it in. If the season is long enough, eventually it will become it will become stale, because everybody just kind of starts to understand, oh, these are the best options. And so on your roster, what do you have built the highest? I'll use this one. And then if I'm using this one on defense, then I know that my opponent is going to have to use this on offense. Let's see about getting rid of Black Bolt if I can. Nice. And then we're gonna go here, which should put some splash damage all over the place. Excellent. Got some bleeds. Oh, Deathpool's down! Oh no! Beta Ray Bill does things. He beats Dark Dimensions. I'm not excited about him. I'm not excited about him. I should probably kill off that Dark Phoenix before she slaps me, huh? We'll do this one real quick. That'll get rid of her. There we go. And then we can go auto basic. Here we go. Oh, I need to... Oh, she's ability blocked. I should be okay here. We have enough tunes to have 27 rooms, but DJ Donk, newer players don't have enough tunes for that. Only endgame players do. So if you had 20 rooms or something like that, then you would need to have different brackets for early, mid, and late game players with less rooms available. Why Deathpool in the Mystic lane? Because she's built bigger than my Beta Ray Bill, and she's fun to play with in here. I didn't realize she was in here, so I played that one wrong. I'll have to replace her with Beta Ray Bill now. I don't want to build Beta Ray Bill any bigger, but he's there. Toss this idea to developers. Set a CC around year 1 and year 2 tunes. Plenty to rework. If you want me to let them know, Lord Richter. Level 90 players and above get 8 rooms. I do like the idea of making 8 rooms available for more and more players. Decide what color to wear or which burger to eat. My rooms... Oh, hold on a second. My room I've always wanted is a surprise room. You go into the room and the room rules are completely random. Ultimates cost 3 more. Sure. Cosmic Heroes start stunned. Let's see it. Aim gets 2 billion% damage boost. Why not? Just make it complete bullshit RNG. Now, if that happens, would you want the room, like, every time you go into it, it randomizes? Or, like, you could run in a SAC team to find out what the room does, and then on turn 2, you'd go into it. That would be kind of interesting, I think, also. What if each player could choose the rules for their defense, and depending on what you choose depends on how many trophies you win or lose? Well, that's interesting, but it's an interesting idea, Rawl, but I think that would be a coding nightmare for Scopely. I don't think that's even an option for us to consider. I like the idea. I like the idea of, like, we had talked to them about, what if before you start your Crucible, you could choose, like, some of the rooms, you'd have a choice between this or this, and you could choose what you wanted. You, Pathfinder Gaming! Building on Scourge packed idea for rooms. How about letting us pick what our room does? I want Warp World. Yeah, like Urstel said. Yeah, something like that. That was something that we've been saying a little bit and has been said before, but I'll post it in there so they get the message. If they added 27 rooms in Cosmic Crucible and I had to make 27 attacks 3 times a week, I would uninstall immediately. I agree also, Cleaning Agent. 8's kind of the limit for me. I don't like the 10 attacks in War. How about a fundamental change? The team you use to kill a room becomes the defense in the next round. That's another huge coding issue, Xander, that they would have to do. I'm not sure how that would work. Funny when Shield was meta, or AIM, right? Aimtron for the win, baby. That was amazing. Add another trial so we get 4 trials instead of 3, but that coding would kill the game. Isn't that just making it a 32-person tournament? Or a 16-person tournament or something? Like, isn't that all it's doing? Because don't you got to double the brackets? What is it, 8 people now and it goes to 32? Or 16, what's 8 and 8 is 16? Yeah. Add Scourges to Cosmic Crucible so a player can score more points depending on which Scourges are applied. More risk, more reward. That's a cool idea. So not only do you get to pick what you're doing, but you get to kind of pick those Scourge things. MAIMGA, I don't know what that means. Can we use BKT in Raid Room? How about giving BKT the raid tag? How about that? Oops, my caps lock is on. Okay. Make AIM great again. Okay, I knew it was make something great again. I just didn't know. Age of MODOK, rework AIM. Yeah, everybody, they know we want MODOK. They're aware of that. I've always wanted a CC Alliance tournament. That'd be pretty neat if you could do your, well, you can't fit 24 people into a bracket though. Has to be 16 or 32. So I don't know how they would do that. But the idea is cool. Like, create your own tournament would be an amazing feature, I think. I think that would be incredible. Come on, knock that charge off of them. Can't we please? Come on, hit him harder. Double tap. You're a striker. Get the job done, Vol. Thank you. Make AIM great for the first time, yeah. Bobbleheads were proof of concept for MODOK. Okay. Hell no, not in our alliance, yeah. Our alliance is some hardcore CCers, man. Bring back draft PvP. Did you like draft PvP? Is there even, can you still do PvP at all? Let's do it so I can destroy Herb and Sin in the same week. If you say so, ZKG. If you say so, buddy. Draft PvP still exists. Oh, okay. Come on, get rid of that taunt so I can get back to hitting this person. Why doesn't he have the vulnerable on it? Did he resist the exposed? Your help. You have to use contact in game and you can be challenged. Oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah. Okay, I need to do something cool like a stun. Will you stun him? Boom! Beta Ray Bill doing something. Awesome. That was amazing. You see that? Beta Ray Bill did a thing. Oh, both your accounts. Oh, that's right. I forgot we got somebody running 2 accounts in there. Need draft PvP tournament. That was fun. Okay. A draft PvP tournament. That's cool. I like how Run wants Beta Ray Bill to do things he isn't built for. He's stunned. That's what he did. He did a thing. That was good. I was happy with that. I just want it exposed on the field so I can get Vol up to snuff here. Uh-oh, there goes the battlefield effect that I don't like very much. Come on, stick one to him already. Did he seriously resist both of them? Vol can't stick and expose to him to save her freaking life. This is garbage. Yeah, Dadpool, we're having a great day. It's a bitch about Scopely day. I mean, Friday feedback is what we call it. It's feedback. We're not complaining. All right, let's go check out room number 4. What's room number 4? It's the ultimate cost 2 less room. Does anybody have any desires to have that changed? Hey, finally, Vol. Welcome to the raid lane. If Kestrel will stop kicking the shit out of us, maybe we can get Vol to do an attack here. Uh-oh, we're gone. We're gone! Oh! He wasn't charged, Stocky. I knocked a charge off of him first thing. First thing I did was knock the charge off of Nova. I never do things I wasn't built for. That's the thing, Beta the Ray Bill. You're built for anything you want. I'm not gonna heal my team. I'm gonna let somebody else go in there and clear that. I love the sus goes boom room. See, even in Twitch chat, Beta the Ray Bill has charge. Okay, so talking about Alliance, not raid, sorry, Cosmic Crucible, room 4. What do you guys think about room 4, unstable energy? You guys like this room? I'm gonna just type it in there. People like room 4. It's a room, says Strategist. Yeah, it's a room. It's a fun balance. Okay, it's fine. I'd like to see a hero room like this. Okay. Bendable wants a hero version of room 4. There we go. It was funny, so I don't know if you guys noticed this, but in the chat, they no longer have the timestamps when people, wow, people haven't even talked here. Let me just write something in here. So there's no longer a timestamp on the messages. They removed that for some reason. So my wife was like, tell Scopely to put the timestamp back in. So I went into the server and went, my wife would like you to return the timestamp in game chat, please. she's pissed off. Yeah, lacking the timestamps is annoying. Did I finish Fallout yet? No, I finished episode 3, Strategist. I'm only watching like 1 episode a day because I watched an episode of X-Men 97. I watched the 4th episode there. It was amazing. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it's really good. And then I watched episode 3 of Fallout, which I also thought was pretty good. 1 and 2 were way better episodes than 3. Like, that's normally how it goes, right? Like 1's really good, 2, they take it up a notch even further just to make sure the hook is sunk. And then you go to episode 3 and it just kind of progresses the storyline a little bit. People use in-game chat sometimes. I'm happily surprised that Fallout is better than I thought it would be. I was really worried about it. I'm hearing some really off-the-wall complaints, and I don't agree with the complaints at all. I want a room called I So Sorry, where no matter what you do, the room crashes in honor of Scopely. Fuck it, I'm putting that one in there. That's just funny shit. They'll see it's your name, Beta. Don't worry. Remove cancel button in War and CC. So you cannot cancel out? I think people would be upset about that. I think that's too controversial to make that change. Scopely would take the heat for making that change, and so many people would dislike it. Even if other people do, I like the idea. Make it less forgiving, right? Like, get good or get out. I like the idea, but I know too many people would be really upset about it. Basic only room? Really? Basic only? Do you know how slow? Yeah, people just put Infinity Watch in there and they never die. They never die. It'd have to be like basic only and all characters start with 50% health or no healing at all. Off the wall complaint. I had a picture hung up and it fell off, so it's now off the wall. I can't believe I read that out loud, Xander. Cancel isn't a feature. It's a big punish in CC already. Top Wars, you almost never cancel, so it wouldn't be a big loss. That's true. Basic only, you'd have to increase time to 15 minutes. Yeah. You'd have to just remove the timer. Like, people would just crash the app instead if got rid of cancel. That's true. Yeah, they just force close. They just force close. All right, real quick, rooms. The next room is room 5, flashbang. With blind, lower the character's speed by 5% and armor by 25%. Ultimate abilities, apply blind to primary target. I felt this was an absolute nothing burger. I didn't think it did anything. Everybody I see just treats it like it's nothing. The most annoying thing right now is when you log in, your streak continues. But the game fails to auto-complete the objectives that you are supposed to have finished by the login streak. Having to do 2 RTAs is hell. Really? You have to do 2 RTAs? I've never experienced that before, Stocky. I've never even heard of anybody complain about that. Give me some screenshots. I'll report it as a problem. It doesn't work. Room 5 has a rule. Didn't notice much here. Barely noticed. Room 5 has rules. Is this the one where Greg's vanish? Might be. I thought that was room 4. Oh, yeah, that's room 4. Room 5 need to add text. Bio and skill gain 100% focus. Room 5, I haven't found anything interesting yet. All right, I'm going to put room 5 as a snooze. Okay, I think I misspelt snooze. That's okay, though. Out of Time Dorm has done interesting things for me in room 5. Okay. All right, Crossroads, last room. I'm kind of running out of time here. On defense and offense, all characters. On crit, apply bleed to primary target. If Ghost Rider does Ghost Rider things. And that's kind of it. So what do you think about the Ghost Rider room? Room 5 is the Daredevil room to the moon. Room 6 is boring. And room 6 is boring. Basic costs 1 more energy. If a character has no abilities, they skip a turn. Oh, you're so. Okay, so you're saying that basic ability now costs 2 energy. So when their turn comes around and they gain 1 energy, like, I see what you're saying. If they don't have their basic or their special available to use, then they skip their turn. Is that what you want to happen, Rolf Kieran, with that? Room 6 is where I put Infinity Watch. It's the most nothing room. This would become an extreme room. Oh, for Rolf Kieran's idea? I want them to be transparent. Room 6 SD room, room 5 Infinity Watch room. It's a penalty to characters with long cooldowns or teams with no energy generation. I really hope none of this goes live in game except maybe the 8 rooms for gold and above things. I still want a room that gives all characters full charged on spawn, on defense and offense. Think about the charged characters like Dorm, Zuggs, Robbie, Red Hulk, etc. It'll be very fun. All right, Bendable, if you want, I'll put it in as an idea. The game balancing team can take a look at that and see if it's something they want to implement in a future season. We don't need more rooms at higher levels. It only helps Krakens. So, the basic winners that I was seeing is room 1, room 2, and room 4. Is that correct? Room 1, 2, and 4 are the rooms you guys really liked, and 3, 5, and 6 were pretty meh. I want an Athame room. The wall of text is so long and big you can't figure out what to do in it. Oh yeah, Cyclops would do an insta-kill if he was at full charge. If he popped in with 40 charges, you just make sure he goes. The Athame room, only Athame can memorize all that text. It's too long for anybody else. Take that as a compliment, Athame. Just a huge block of lorem ipsum. All right, so no new players in the house. No new players had anything they wanted me to pass along to Scopely on their journey. How about end game players that started a new account recently? You guys got any thoughts on the new player experience? Curious before I shut down. This Feedback Friday is missing some salt, isn't it? People aren't very upset. WWDD room, the Duelim room, putting in Absorbing Man and Hand Sentry. Room idea, live long enough, all heroes gain 15% health, damage, armor, focus, and resist per villain ally. That's interesting. I'll throw it in there, give them an idea for what we want to do. All right, I'm done with Crucible. If you guys have any ideas on anything you want to say about the new player experience, if you guys are new players, and please chime in. Otherwise, I'm gonna click a few red dots, wrap things up, and go pick up my father at the airport. What's this one? This is the Hella version. Let's try something else. This is the 2SD. No! Damn it! I double clicked and went straight into the fight. I think I got the wrong team picked. I don't think I have the right team for this. Fuck Cosmic Crucible, let's make a blitz team. You hit manually, and this one team will 10x your opponents. Or the Duelim room. On any character's turn, Duelim appears on the battlefield and stuns that character with a boring soliloquy. I love how everybody makes fun of Duelim. It just cracks me up. Most important, increased CC rewards and Crimson gear. Yeah. Exactly, Lord Richter. And on a completely unrelated note, stay tuned for the blog post this afternoon, guys. There's some really good and interesting stuff coming out. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I took about 60 seconds to glance over what's in the blog today. I think it's going to be a winner. Very curious, as usual, to see how people react to today's blog. How about more than one diamond orb a week? Yeah, I'll put that in. Yeah, let's do that for sure. I didn't leak anything. It's a good blog, Stocky. It's a good blog post. And I think people are going to be happy with some of the information that's going to come out today. That's right, Updog. I'm talking about the Bullseye rework. Finally gonna announce it in today's blog. Oh, I broke NDA. I broke NDA with that one. They're gonna kick me out for leaking the Bullseye rework again. They're finally announcing Hitmonkey. I don't know, Common 9. Have to tune in tonight and find out. Your usual group of content creators, I'm sure, will be streaming live and reading the blog verbatim, and if that's not good enough, you can watch them read a wall of white text in one of their pre-recorded videos that will release at the same time. Also, be sure to go to the players' voice server. Check out the information that's available and vote for who you want beta to pick as the top 1, 2, 3 characters to get free shards for, however that's working. Some people are all upset about that, about who was allowed for the 100 or 150 shards. I really think it's a great list. I didn't expect them to give us anybody new. I didn't expect them to give us 150 shards of Zombie Juggernaut or Zim or something like that. Those are unreal expectations. I think the list of characters is great. You've got extreme and hive mind characters in there that will save you some farm time. With all characters, or most characters, being farmable to 7 stars within 6 months, these 300 shards aren't such a big deal anymore. Still wonderful, but I don't think it's super duper important. So I think that mid-game players should really look into voting on this, because I think that's where the masses are gonna go for some shards. Scopely is adding more nipples. All right. Madam Gowan hand finally become relevant. One of these days I'll be right. You'll see. You'll all see. Speaking of diamonds, that free claim of 100 Diamond Dawn orbs is laughable. Every 20 weeks, we get a 50% chance at a 7 red. Really? Regarding the APOC unlock for new players, they need to release a statement if they gonna do something about it, when players expect it to happen, etc. If having built Death Seed for new players is hell. Great point, Exodus. I will put that in the server for them to take a look. Bullseye may have had the most reworks of any character that has always remained on the bench. Going good, Captain Ginge. Over 4,000 votes so far. Nice. I'm glad that's going well for you, Beta. And thank you for not just like picking a minion and screwing everybody over and becoming the most hated player in all of Marvel Strike Force. No one expected that to happen, but if it ever were, I think it'd be kind of funny, honestly. Like myself, I would laugh for hours if that ever happened, but I think a lot of people would be very disappointed and upset. No, come on, this one isn't here. The list is fine. It's generous for most players. For people like me, it wasn't the best, but I recognize I'm in the minority. That's kind of how I feel, Steven. You know what? I voted for the 3 favorites that work for me, and getting an extra 100 shards for any one of those 3 would expedite some things, and that's all I can ask for. I think asking for any more is just getting greedy at this point. What's that? Spreading democracy. Any attack all on offense and defense attacks all characters on the field instead. That's neat. That's kind of neat. So if you do an AoE, it damages everybody, right? Your team included. Okay. All right, gang, that's all I got time for. My alarm went off. I got to go pick up my father at the airport. So it was a short stream, but thank you guys very much for joining me and giving me a little bit of feedback for the devs. I did speak with Lori and Antonio recently, and they are working on community feedback and stuff like this. So, and they said they actually really like these Feedback Fridays. They're useful to them. And so this helps. So every week I'm going to be doing Feedback Friday at the beginning of stream and letting you guys kind of vent and explain to them what you want to happen. And as usual, there's nobody to raid. There's nobody to raid. I guess we'll go back to Miss Positivity yet again. Who votes for something else other than Nightcrawler and Void Knight unfarmable premium tunes? You never know, Last Avenger. I do think that Nightcrawler and Void Knight are going to be two of the front runners on the list. I think those are some pretty good choices there. But you never know. Like, a lot of us forget that we're the tuned in, highly engaged, in the loop players. But there are so many people who don't watch YouTube, who don't go to Twitch, who just log in maybe once a day, if that, and they still go and vote. And they don't know what's going on, and they don't know what's best for their roster, or maybe they just play the game totally differently because they aren't that competitive. And there's a lot of people like that, and they may swing a vote in one direction or another. Miss Positivity is gonna think I'm stalking her or something, because I've been rating her like every day now because there's nobody else. So go have fun spreading democracy. There's a new war bond that just came out in Helldivers with some good fun stuff. I bet Miss Positivity has it available. Forge is an outside possibility too, Blake, yeah. By the time we get the shards, Hive Mind will not already be farmable. I don't know, who knows? All right, everybody, remember, tell them that Run 7 said something so amazing, it shocked you to your core, that my sign-off was the most incredible thing that any Twitch streamer has ever signed off with. Make them believe it, too, because I want them to come here and stick around for the end just to find out that I have no freaking clue how to sign off other than saying, you guys are fucking awesome. Appreciate you hanging out with me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.